The first photo of New York City. The oldest surviving photograph ever captured of New York City is this daguerreotype created in 1848 that sold at a Sotheby's auction in 2009 for $62,500. The Battle of Little Bighorn. The Battle of Little Bighorn, fought on June 25 to 26, 1876, in Montana, was a significant U.S. defeat by the Lakota and allied tribes. It is best known for Custer's Last Stand, where George Custer and most of his troops were killed. The Klondike Gold Rush. The Klondike Gold Rush, 1896 to 1899, saw about 300,000 people travel to northwestern Canada in search of gold. Despite the harsh conditions, some brought cameras, capturing rare images of a time when disease and food scarcity made survival difficult. The California Gold Rush. The California Gold Rush, 50 years before the Klondike Gold Rush, also drew about 300,000 settlers. This migration greatly influenced U.S. history, driving the development of San Francisco, the Transcontinental Railroad, and California itself. Completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. The completion of the first U.S. Transcontinental Railroad at Promontory Summit, Utah, on May 10, 1869, was a historic milestone. Despite its antiquity, the moment was remarkably captured on film with great clarity. Gold medal from the 1904 Olympic Games. The 1904 Olympics, the first held in the U.S., introduced gold, silver, and bronze medals. Fred Schul won gold in the 110-meter hurdles. In January 2025, his well-preserved medals sold for $545,371, making it one of the most valuable Olympic medals ever auctioned. Surprising discoveries of Greek antiquities. Greek authorities frequently uncover ancient statues, but rarely in unexpected places like the trash. In December 2024, workers laying gas pipes near the Acropolis found a statue of Hermes, while in March, archaeology students in Philippi discovered an 1,800-year-old Apollo statue head. Eugene Bullard with Dave Garroway on The Today Show, 1959. Eugene Bullard, interviewed by Dave Garroway, captivated the audience with his extraordinary life story. More than just an elevator operator, he had been the first Black American fighter pilot, a boxer, a spy, and a jazz club owner in Paris. Mussolini marches with black shirts in 1922. Mussolini expanded his power by invading Ethiopia in 1935, marking Italy's colonial ambitions. Some historians see this as the start of World War II, but his global role grew in 1939. Benito Mussolini is seen hanging upside. After Mussolini's execution, his body was hung upside down by a furious crowd. 2 days later, Hitler committed suicide, fearing a similar fate for his corpse. First photo shot inside the sun's corona. In November 2018, NASA's Parker Solar Probe captured the first-ever photo within the sun's corona, showing coronal streamers of solar material ejected from the sun, taken from 16.9 million miles away. First Cape Canaveral launch photograph. In July 1950, NASA photographers captured the first image of a Cape Canaveral launch, showing the Bumper 2 rocket and fellow photographers preparing to document the event. A survivor of the USS Indianapolis disaster. On July 30, 1945, the USS Indianapolis was sunk by Japanese torpedoes. While 900 crew members survived, they faced a horrific ordeal as sharks gathered, making it one of the worst shark attacks in history. The inside of an old airplane. A 1930s airplane interior didn't look quite like what we are used to today. There may have been a few less safety features. John F. Kennedy Jr. The photo of this little guy was captured in 1963 in the presidential plane. He looked like he was a pilot in the making. Sean Connery signing a coconut. Here's an unexpected surprise. Sean Connery signs a coconut for a Jamaican child while on the set of Dr. No in 1962. Princess Diana and an AIDS patient. This 1991 photograph captures Princess Diana holding the hand of an AIDS patient. In a time when hysteria about the virus was still high, her holding his hand without a glove was significant. The White House swimming pool. This was the White House swimming pool in 1946. It has since been converted into the briefing room. The imprint of a kamikaze plane. The imprint of a kamikaze plane is clearly seen on the side of the HMS Sussex. This photo was captured in 1945. Times Square when Germany surrendered. This photo captures the celebrating crowd on May 7, 1945, after the surrender of Germany and the end of World War II. That's quite a few people.